For Off the Block, I'm Vinny Lopes, and we are now joined by two members of the St. Francis men's volleyball team, head coach Rummy, and one of the star players from today's performance, outside attacker Steve Broswell. And what a night for you guys. You not only defeat number 8 Stanford earlier in the day, but then you cap it off with a win against UC Santa Barbara. So I have to ask both of you, what is the feeling like right now for your team having these two wins?
Yeah, I think confidence level got pretty high. The belief in each other, the support for each other, came to a new high also, and just the trust level went way up with what happened today.
I agree completely. We were very comfortable today in these matches. I think yesterday was a bit of a learning curve for us, and when we played at CSUN yesterday, we played a team that was very physical, and we saw that we had to up our level of play, and we did that today.
Well, talking about the first match a little bit, Rummy, and I have to ask you, anytime that there's, an upset, was there any moment in the match where you really felt like my team has it and we can definitely hang and beat these guys?
Yeah. Actually, in the first set, just the way guys were communicating and talking with each other and making corrections, I kind of got the vibe that we can get this done. Then in the third set, you just kind of saw like a change of momentum with our players feeling very confident, and I thought the Stanford players started questioning themselves a little bit. And I think that was the momentum change. I knew if we kept it close in the 20s, I felt pretty good about it because there was no stress on us and a lot of pressure on them.
And Steve, I want to ask you, after the big Stanford win, what did you have to do as a senior leader to help make sure that your team was focused and be able to come out and pull off a win against a good UC Santa Barbara team?
Well, I wanted to make sure we kept a level head. After last night, guys got a little down, especially the guys that haven't played in a lot of matches before. We have 4 guys that haven't really started before this year, and they're all playing very well. But it was important that we stay level. A lot of highs and lows in the past day. We've had 2 big wins, so we're on a big high right now. We got to stay level and can't let it get to our heads. We have to maintain our level of play the whole time.
Yeah. And want to ask you, obviously you had a big night, but also some of your teammates, in Brandon Buck and Cole Thompson, double-digit kill performances and some of the wins. Want to ask because, in previous years you may not have played with those guys a whole lot on the court. How's the chemistry and team dynamic out there right now with some of the new guys in the lineup?
The chemistry is going really well right now. I want to give credit to our setter, Joe. He is running a very balanced offense right now. He's making sure everyone gets involved every time they're stuck on the court, and I think that's a big reason to our success. Right now, we're not relying on one person too much as we have in the past, and because of that, I think we're having a lot of success. I love the fact that we can play with Bach and Callie. Those guys are really awesome guys to play with, and they're great people too.
And I want to ask you, Steve, in particular, with your play, what do you feel that you've been able to do to elevate your game the last couple of years to the point where you are now, where you're an All-American or All-Conference caliber player, possibly an All-American caliber player?
I think a big thing for me has been just working on going against bigger guys. I think that my success has been attributed to having good setters having good setters to play with because they use me in a good way. Also, I think I just have to be aggressive too. I am an undersized guy, and I know that I have to be aggressive when I go against big players because I know that a lot of guys like to pick on me. And as a team, we've always been undersized too, and I think that goes with the whole mentality. People don't expect us to win because we're small, and I think that's the wrong assumption.
And Coach, I want to ask you, you have been at St. Francis for a while now. You've had many great wins, but to defeat 2 West Coast teams in the exact same day, is this the best day in St. Francis volleyball?
Yeah, very well could be. I'd say the next one is we finally got past Penn State, but this could be the first time I came out to the West Coast and beat 2 California teams in the same trip. Yeah, so I really appreciate that.
So, and, looking forward for you guys, obviously you have one big match tonight. What do you have, or not tonight, sorry, you've already played 2. You don't want to have to play 3, but you have another big match coming up here to close out the weekend. What do you guys have to do to be successful in that match?
I think we have to recover. We have to get to bed early tonight, first of all, and then tomorrow I think we need to go at it and be aggressive the way we have been. We've been taking big swings and big rips on serves, and we've been passing very well. So I think if we can continue those things, it'll be a great match tomorrow.